too. We had a little bit of a slight issue with the leak problem going in with that last lobby, but now you guys, we're getting it all settled out. We're getting this all underway with all the picks from last time. I'm not going to get too much in depth of that, but basically there was a Slark on Frostbite, which was very interesting seeing them do. So, seeing when all these picks are where there's a Life Stealer and the Dragon Knight Sniper Disruptor, and who else was it actually? Night Stalker, there we go, Misty Mountains. Alright, you guys, let's get right in this game. For anyone just joining us just now, this is the ATDL Season 1 Amateur League tourney, guys. This is Misty Mountains vs. Frostbite. Alright, you guys, now we are most likely going to be seeing the Sniper be going middle for Misty Mountains and the Tinker mid for Frostbite for obvious things, and probably going to be seeing, yeah, Slark going safe lane. Shogun had a very good performance in the last game, as we did see Misty Mountains lose game number 1 against Frostbite. Misty Mountains were very adamant to getting this game starting very, very fast. Yeah, I was supposed to have a friend coming in. Actually, not a friend of mine. Seemed like Frostbite had someone from the ATDL Discord coming in who wanted to co-cast with me, but or really just co-cast for ATDL. It had nothing to do about me. But now I won't be meeting this friend, sadly. It's okay though. Misty Mountains wanted to start this game, and I don't blame them, guys. I'm so hyped for this game, you guys. You can't tell, it probably sounds super mundane to you, but I am extremely sick right now. And every time I sorry, that was not fake. Every time that I end up coughing, so. Anyway, guys, let's get into this game.
This will come in handy.
Weird camera work. We're only going to be seeing Tinker block his creeps. We didn't see Misty Mountains block their creeps at all last game. A Sniper goes to pick up the banner and still. No for Mr. Sniper. As we'll be seeing both these wards placed right next to each other. I'm a huge fan of this dire ward actually, because you can still see the root spot, but I'm not a big fan that you can't see the enemy high ground. Generally, I would place the ward right around right here. This way you get just a little bit of vision on this high ground. That way you can still harass, especially with the Tinker. Getting a few points into those lasers and missiles. You're definitely going to be getting that high ground vision, absolutely. And if Festival is watching this, man, I don't know anything about you, man, but I'm sure you would have been a great caster, man.
No
I'm sure you would have been a much better cameraman than me. This whole stuffing is getting got on. And this top lane, getting the first point of the Dragon's Blood. They forced it out now. Magic missile and plenty of damage now. Loaded first kill on the hole. Now looking good for Misty Mountains once again as Frostbite did take game 1 very, very convincingly. Like they're gonna be needing so much in this game to be able to keep them, to be able to keep them,
Denied.
keep their lead. I don't know what I was trying to say right there, guys. Apologize about that. Middle lane. Boba Fett and Cheese. Once again, I'm in love with that name. It's actually just great. I'm having a pretty good time. Why do I have network open? What the heck? Having a pretty good time. 3-1 compared to the 6-2, but it's still very early. I'm not laughing about how it will be going. More skirmishes are happening up in this top lane. Alright, the magic missile. They can go on hold stuffing if they want to. Seems like Soldier's harassing with the Glaives of Wisdom. Doesn't want to keep going too much, but a little bit of extra hint is going to be helping him out a lot. As the Slark book is also not working out. They can go into whole stuffing now. I don't think I mentioned this, but Slark is very good up against DK. Very, very good up against DK. And oh, that pounds for efficiency. Shogun, you god.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Yeah, now as we see, Sniper is having a good time. Though we were talking about earlier in this lane against Tinker. Two very good lane dominators in the middle lane, so nothing too surprising as of there. From both, be kind of even actually. Very nice to see that actually. Two lane dominators. I think Sniper, Viper, and Tinker are the only 3 heroes I'd be, or maybe even Huskar would be the only 3 heroes that I'd be okay with. Going up against each other. Very, very strong in their lane. Although those, no, they're all pretty good at going up. Continuing it. Speaking of continuing it, Shogun is continuing the Right up top, his whole stuffing is only 500 HP. The magic does so much damage after Shogun gets the extra now. This Dragon Knight's not having a good of a time. Still level 1, 0-2 actually on this DK. Like much work here on the Slark. And Silencer, can we get a look at Silencer actually? This man.
Denied.
4 stolen int already. So racking it up. This Silencer support can maybe even transition towards that mid game if they keep the pace going up towards this top lane with the magic missile pound setups. So much work being done on this top lane. Those glaives? Silencer's so good at harassing up against the DK. That armor means nothing against that pure damage. So good. Wait, is it still pure damage? It still is, right? Yeah, it is. It is still pure. Bottom lane. Maltime is having a pretty good time. 17-6. Keeping up with the Sark, who's actually doing extremely well. So everything gets up towards his bottom lane, which means that DK can get gone very soon if Frostbite do feel the need to do so. Soldier, however, is very low on mana after harassing with those blades for quite a while, even with that little extra just int. Yeah, so Silencer has a higher AGI gain than he does have an int gain, but that makes sense. So that'd be kind of broken if he didn't, because his stats are extremely good. That means he's stack. Oh, double stack! Is that with the W? It had to have been. Wave of Fear. That was so freaking smart. 200 IQ plays. Speaking of 200 IQ plays, Buttercourt.
Little hope for Dire's
Got him by
middle
Happy.
tower.
So you have the 200. Oh, 200 IQ salve keeps him alive. He has plenty of movement speed. 3 to be exact. Nighttime meters have his HIT and passive hit and run. Yeah, hitting. Guys, this is NA Dotes. Time, but now Fading Star. I give him this any time at all. It goes in with the magic missile. At least
Dire's
wants to,
middle
but
tower is under
he
attack.
wants to go on him. Now they pop the laser harassment. No missile just yet. Buttercork is still around in the neighborhood, so he can't go too aggressively trying to go for a kill on Boba Cheese, just because you have Cork on the sidelines just waiting for an initiation to happen. My apologies, you guys. I keep tumbling over my words. Not really all too much happening on the map as of just now. 2 early kills were kind of nice to see. Frostbite still showing a lot of signs of life after that first game. They are not falling off whatsoever as Pole will be moved to this bottom lane. This life trailer was moved up to the top lane. The amount of time ago, just a little bit ago, but in case no one did happen to catch that, we do see right now. But personally, if I were getting God on as a Tinker middle, I would want to make sure I have plenty of TPs in, and exactly what's gonna happen. Happy calls for the TP, Fading Star shows in, and now top lane Maltime wants to go off on the soldier, but he will be backing out just a little bit. But yeah, like I was gonna say earlier, personally, what I would do in this situation was I would be sending these heroes up at top, down towards this bottom tier 2. That way you force Hole to be going up against the same lane, up against that Slark, and just take so much harassment. This way Hole would be having a bad lane no matter what it is. And after they would be wasting gold on those TPs, they wouldn't get too much done with that. Now, but Shogun wants to harass Maltime here. So much essence, so many stats. Can Shogun do this actually? No, he can't. His Buttercourt will be coming in from the sidelines, and this lifesteal, if he tangles up with an extra distance, will he do it though? Well, Shogun will be trying to purge this off. Work, it's got on here. They have the kinetic field. They don't have a glimpse yet though. There's 2 points in the Thunderstrike, and Stark will definitely be able to live.
Thanks for that.
No, any problem there. Soldier is now coming in on the sidelines. Now we just see the assassin coming out towards middle lane. Doing literally nothing. Happy. Just wants to make sure Sniper can get that harassment to keep out CSing his Tinker as of right now, because that's exactly what's happening. Sniper is out CSing his Tinker. That's what Misty Mountain's doing to keep us up in this game. They don't even match the missile. We popped off on a Maltime. That's gonna make him take so much damage. Shogun, and we're still off on the red. Plenty of essence, plenty of damage. The last one, we'll be able to kill him now. Buttercup will fall down here as well. Shogun most likely will be going to get the kill. It's going to be a 3-0 trade in the favor of Frostbite. We do see that 5 recap. We see all of them falling down. Just about 1k now we're doing in favor of Frostbite. Not too much, but still very, very good for them. 5-0 now. Frostbite is definitely showing signs of life, and not showing signs of life is holding the bottom lane. I try to get the camera there as fast as possible, so anyone who can see it 1 frame a second, hopefully you did get to see that kill, because that was pretty crazy, pretty clutch work coming out, you guys.
A gift from the tempest of battle. I'll take that.
Mine, right?
Killing spree. Unbelievable.
An ugly one.
Dominating. Unbelievable. Dire's top tower is in danger.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Dire's bottom tower is in
Perpetual
danger.
motion.
Mega kill! Pony!
Just stay free.
Unbelievable!
Sorry about this, you guys. I will have to be using this microphone for a little bit. My PreSonus driver decided to update during a game. I don't know why, actually, but so I'm gonna be updating my driver during this game, you guys, and using my laptop mic during this game. So thank God, the Realtek audio drivers saving my A right now, as I'm sick and casting the game regardless.
Fins off.
Seeing sniper harassing with that assassinate towards middle lane on Tinker. Not really getting too much done though. 10-0 right now, looking for Frostbite, 5k network lead. This is not looking good for Misty Mountains at all. I just also want to let everyone know that if my driver does finish updating though, I will make sure to get my a better mic running up and running very, very soon. Speaking of running out, Shogun is running past the kinetic field. He has the dark packed up, he can count already. Limps back now, global silence trying to keep him alive. They don't have anything else to connect him until just now, but they don't have any detection with the Shadow Amulet. It's Malatime now, wants to go on to Soldier, but he's gonna realize that he can't. And all the meanwhile, Tinker now keeping in. Want to go on Malatime, just a little bit more damage. Dark Pack connects off onto two of them actually. They have the missile, but will they pop? Barely hit by the way with the Tiara, but it won't be able to hit. And now, last word, killing Life Stealers. Disruptor walks back in for no reason actually. As a double kill happens for Soldier, and this Silencer now has 16 ints right now. Just insane int on the Silencer. Such a smart man. And now back in his bottom lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Hayward was trying to harass off on the whole, but it seemed like just a few Wreath Fires were going to be thrown at Hayward, and Hayward just takes it, knowing that he's plenty tanky enough to be able to deal with anything that they do have on that team. And now Shogun is so close to that Shadow Blade, 5-0 on the Slark. This may be one of the first Slark games that I've ever casted on ATL, where the Slark actually wins. So very just kind of cool to see that coming up.
Tower is under attack.
Well, it's Hayward now. Lynx
Dire's bottom tower is
already
in danger.
got to stomp in double age, but didn't have the damage to follow with the kill. As they'll be seeing Corky, not TPing, but just walking to try to help with the connection. But Shogun goes way too aggressive. Wow, I didn't imagine he'd keep going on that. My apologies, you guys. Shadow Amulet is up if he doesn't want to use it, and it seems like he's going to be getting plenty of regen from that. Soul Ring, Breathe Fire if they need it, but Shogun's just too damn tanky. They don't have anything to stop this. They could go for an infest kill if possible, but it doesn't look like they will. As the stomp coming up from Hayward will allow Shogun to pounce away. More time, and now so like a TP coming out from Gordon. They have no more TPs, and now no more stuns. That will allow Gordon to go TP out. Soul's dropping extremely low. Happy still has to rearm, and they just get out scot-free with Shogun. Very, very good, efficient and good for him. Yeah, you guys, I do apologize about this. We're gonna have to be using this microphone for a little. But that's alright, you guys, because you know what? As long as we have some kind of audio, you guys will hopefully be happy, because I know I'd be happy. Hey guys, once again, this will be happening that often. Usually I can just reset my audio, regardless of there being a driver update. But now if I reset it, apparently it's gonna have spark a driver update. So, just another reminder on why you guys should always make sure that you update your computers as much as possible. Wow! Now Tinker jumping in his bottom lane. Okay, we will be dying down the hole, but Buttercore does die to Happy still. Didn't expect it to be happening there just yet. We apologize about that, you guys, once again. My camera work is not the best, as I am not a cameraman, I'm a caster, but
Regeneration.
did not get any cameraman for this cast going up, but that's okay. Because, you know what, guys? All that matters is that we're playing Dota together. We got each other's back, and we're here just to support each other, guys, in our hard everyday life. And Shogun, not supporting Boba Fetty Cheese in his hard everyday life. Dark Pack pounds connects. Shadowblade, plenty of damage. And Shogun will be able to get the kill off on a Boba Fetty Cheese. Now 16-1 for Frostbite. 8k net worth lead, 14 minutes in. Holy crap right now. Ow, that hurts so much actually. Frostbite are doing so good. Now Soldier does have Global Silence if he does want to opt to use it, but it doesn't seem like he's going to just yet though.
Dire's bottom tower
Very
is
good
under
patience from them. They're not going to be initiating just yet without everything that they would need to go in for a fight towards the middle lane. Take a look at items real quick, guys. These like Disruptor, Arcane Boots, Sniper, Hurricane Pike, / Force Staff. Just Force Staff actually. He wants to be able to get away from all the things on Frostbite, because Frostbite are playing so deadly right now. Life Stealer does have the armlets. Seems like Dragon Knight is now opting to build a Shadowblade, and well, they're taking a little bit of harassment, but not too much, honestly. Arms on in, Echo Slayer being built up on Slark, Tinker building a Blink Diver, and bottom lane, he goes for the kill off into Hayward. His whole pops the ulti, pops the Dragon Tail, pops the Breathe Fire for it, but won't be ready to kill us. Happy now. Doing so much burst damage, those lasers and missiles are doing so much work up against this Dragon Knight. Such a good pick from this Tinker. I apologize about this camera, guys. It's actually extremely sloppy. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Now back in the middle lane, Fetid Cheese.
Gotcha.
Getting God on the Dark Pack. They have plenty of damage and well the silence. The Connect kill being popped, but doesn't matter because it seems like Shogun already has ulti popped now. Shogun's God like with double kill, 10k hours in favor of Frostbite. Almost 20-1 right now. As Hayward can just get back. It's not necessarily tanky, and Soldier's not going to get any intel from any of these fights, but that's completely okay because he's still a silencer 16 minutes in with an extra 16 intel. There's an extra 16 intel, which is absolutely insane.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Now it's one more tower, now 11k for Frostbite, and I know that this may be hard for Misty Mountains to see. Okay, well they're only 11k net worth ahead. Only 11k. I say like it's no big deal, but they're 11k net worth ahead, so they may not be able to like realize that. Maybe they think, hey, maybe we can still come back from this. Like they're not that far ahead, but at the same time, it's 1-19, so they may feel like it's a bigger net worth lead than it really is. So that could really feel bad for Misty Mountains, which could really just kind of put them in just a sour mood now. Speaking of sour mood, that pounce is beautiful going off in the Buttercore. Pretty much the Dark Pack with the Echo Saber, plenty of damage with all that AGI. Well, there's like so many stats, and there's killing life too with Gordon Hayward. Dies to Maltime, but Maltime dies to the sidelines. Getting Zara taking so much damage. He will be going down here to the Sniper. No, Red actually getting the Thunder Strike last hit.
Radiant should look to
It seems like they still do want this tier 1. Still 11k in the favor of Frostbite despite those 2 kills. Kind of working out for Misty Mountains, but still, it's only a Centaur and a Vent for a safe lane. As Soldier now will be falling down. He gets the tower though.
middle tower is fallen.
Is it worth? Now 18 intel with those kills, but getting a tower now. Shogun though. going for that tower up the top. Doing a lot of harassment today with the Echo Saber. Around 555. I'm gonna guess 26%. 35. Wow, any math so bad right now. Shogun, off on the whole stuffing. He knows he can possibly do this. Dragon Tail Dark Pack to secure his life away. And now, Happy coming in. Let's pop the Mars. Yeah, the center ulti. Shogun pops his ulti as well. They don't have anything else but decided to pounce over the kingdom field. Wow, what a baller. Crossing over that border like it was nothing as Red falls down as well. Another kill for this Tinker. This man is unstoppable. Happy's doing so good right now. I'm sure he's happy right now, actually. Shogun as well doing very good on the Stork. 10-0. It's crazy to see a Stork doing so well. He's outfarming everyone in the server as of right now, including all the supports. Like, the Shogun man is doing so good.
Radiant should look to their top tower.
Now Centaur just play a bit aggressively, trying to make some space and zone out where this tower is. We'll be able to get it. Happy will not be getting back. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys everybody hear that, but I do apologize. Oh god. Now Shogun clearing Scuba. This has been a very fast game so far. Frostbite are taking the pace in their own hands. They're making absolute domination of it. There's no way Shogun tries to go for something high ground here, right? There's no way he pounces over and tries to get a kill. There's no way. Okay, yeah, there is literally no way. Thought he was going to. He had the pounce up there for a second like he was ready. Goes back on the Frostbite. Or off on the Soldier Frostbite. But doesn't seem like they're going to continue with any kinetic field or too much damage coming up inside of Misty Mountains. Granted, getting a gold stance is really very good for their next fight, but they don't need it that much, honestly. Like, a DK Lifesteal Silencer don't really need their spells that much, so the Silencer pickup is still very good to like, kind of bait out a few, I guess big ultis from Misty Mountains. But then like after that, they don't really have ults much. Like Infest doesn't really do much, but Dragon Form is kind of huge, but once stuff it's up and there's not much you can really do up against that. Meanwhile, Happy keeping back in this middle lane. Hayward now. He has the missiles off on the red. They have vision on him. Stomp, cut edge, and it's going to be a kill for Hayward.
I cobble my road with it.
Or double edge, not cut edge. Whole stuffing is meanwhile still sitting here with symbols. I don't think he's going to do anything with it. He's just, honestly, this right here is a waste of farming time. If he could be hardcore farming, this Tinker. They have to swap back, Butter Court. Swapping extremely low, but he's still sitting AFK.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That entire fight he could have helped out, the swap and everything.
Radiant's bottom tower is no more. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Is he here? He's just sitting here taking this harassment. Maybe, okay, so right now this makes sense, because now he's waiting for a bait. But it doesn't seem like he knows, like, what's going on. Like, is he lagging? Hayward gets his combo. Oh, there we go, one stop now coming in. Oh, the dead man comes alive. The Breathe Fire, the Dragon Tail does not connect, and Holstoffen going solo. Charlotte may just get the con on there, turns over to the back lines now. That doing no damage with that Shadow Amulet though. Dead man, come alive. Stay dead. Don't keep fighting, because there's nothing you can do about that. Hayward, Wrath on Malatime, he has the double edge. Will he use it though? He does! Does not get it off in time. Is Happy though, coming with the missiles. They have plenty of damage now. 28 ints on the Soldier. That was a bit strange how he was just kind of sitting there with the DK, but it made sense now he came in the next fight, but definitely a bit late. They could have done earlier that swap and then let Vengeful die earlier, which would have given them a chance to not be pushing, or not have to be pushed in. But wow, Shogun, what a god, pushing in onto this high ground. Sorry, I keep losing time and losing kills trying to explain what's going on. I just like the small things in Dota, you know? Yeah, maybe I should just stay doing that one. Like, just get the ward down, but Soldier, why does it have to be the Shogun? He's on high ground, they have the Dark Attack, they have the slow Happy though coming into the sidelines, he has the Monster Machines, the arm available if needed. It's like what we needed. It's back on the Happy, no mana for the kinetic fields. Let's stick up for it though, and it doesn't seem like they're gonna go for anything too big here. We do have the LS vehicle. Woo!
That's their roadmap. That's where the treasure is right there. Zealous will be grossly getting out of the Night Stalker. 20k net worth in the favor of Frostbite, only 23 minutes, and this game is looking much more dominant than the last game. Frostbite did have a pretty convincing lead in that last game, but this is just
Invisibility.
dominating for the side of Frostbite. They'll be going down to the roach pits. They know that there's nothing Misty Mountain can really do to stop them at this point in the game, and Frostbite just taking utter control of this game. Shogun
Dire are
probably going to be the one to
enemy.
grab Roach's heart as Hayward tries to go for most of the tankiness and show that his solo stats. But oh my gosh, Hayward get up onto the Roach so stop his attacking the Slug. Feels like he's Shogun is far away from the Delver. Meanwhile, Happy gets the kill. Malatime gets to kill off on the Happy Time. How? They pump Dragon Tail and I'll be Dragon Tails, I guess.
Slain by the dire.
Most importantly though, it's just it's a small little hiccup for Frostbite, only like 30 seconds down for the Tinker, 30 to 40 seconds. So this Aegis of Immortality is definitely going to be Aegis of the Immortals. Definitely going to be a lot more helpful coming in his next fight, as Shogun will have 2 lives now and will have the Tinker up extremely soon. He can just TP into a fight. So losing a Tinker as of right now, yeah, it sucks, but it's not game over and it's nothing too big. Like, it's still a lot of gold going in the favor of Misty Mountains, but it just means Happy has his first death. But that's not really too much, like, to be upset over if you're a Frostbite. Definitely worse things could be happening right now. You could be in the position of Misty Mountains, which is getting gone on by a Stark with pounds. I think the field will pop, but still plenty of damage going up in the Buttercore. Or I think the 6 there actually is Frostbite will be get the kill on him now as they glimpse back toward him. They don't know all the damage that could be going off onto Hole. Slark on the sideline. Shogun is making an absolute monster of the Slark right now. Not performed like this dominating in quite a while. It's double kill off on Soldier Malatime. I think he just fell down again. Soldier gets the kill on him. Wow. Tinker is not doing good up against Soldier. And now our Lifestealer dropping so low. We have the Infect into the Siege Creep. Oh, Malatime, what a play, what a god. Soldier will put a quick end to things as it's going to be a 4 for all on high ground. And Shogun still does have the Aegis as well.
Has fallen.
Seems like Frostbite are definitely trying to end this game as soon as possible. Soldier, Aegis up, Buttercork, and Frostbite still has it. And while Soldier with an ultra kill, this is not ended. This tyranny will never end. Soldier playing hyper aggressively. The Inner Disruptors around. Will you try to go for the Rampage? I don't know if there's time. I don't think there is. Soldier, Ados is up. A few more glaives. Will he have it? It's a Rampage for Soldier. Oh, my freaking voice is dying right now. Valentine getting aggressed. They do have the stun and they already have GG called. I apologize, you guys. Well, I don't know how. That timing was way too late.
The stone.
Triple Rampage? No. Definitely a great performance from everyone on side of Frostbite, but I definitely think this game's MVP goes to Shogun. Frostbite taking this game very convincingly. 26k net worth at least, or just over 26k net worth. Actually advantage for Frostbite in about 26 minutes. That's going to be 2-0, you guys, for Team Frostbite up against Team Misty Mountains in this best of 2 for the ATDL Amateur League Series Season 1, you guys. Once again, it's been a pleasure casting for you guys. Sick